The Milwaukee Admirals are on the road once again today as they take on the Iowa Wild. Face-off is at 10:30 this morning. Pre-game coverage will start at 10 on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan. The Admirals are coming off a 3-2 overtime loss to the Iowa Wild last Saturday night in Des Moines. The Admirals losing when Iowa scored a 5-on-3 power play goal in overtime. Milwaukee forced the overtime after Max Gort scored his first AHL goal. The Admirals will be without Vladislav Kamenev. He's serving the second game of his two-game suspension today. In his stead, the Admirals have recalled Eric Robinson from ECHL Cincinnati. Robinson played 10 games for the Admirals late last season after completing his 4-year career at Dartmouth. Robinson scored 1 goal in his time with Milwaukee. This year off to a very good start. 3 goals and 3 assists in 4 games with ECHL Cincinnati. We spoke with Robinson about being back with the Admirals. Well, it's good to see you back in Milwaukee. You've had a good run so far in Cincinnati. Talk about how your season's been going there.
Well, it's been short so far. We've had 4 games, a couple preseason games, but we got off to a great start. We've got a hot goalie right now. We're putting pucks in the net, which is nice. So, winning makes everything feel better. So it's been a good time there.
You're one of the guys putting pucks in the net down there. 6 points in 4 games. How did the experience last year, coming out of Dartmouth and starting your pro career that early? How much did that help you over the summer?
Well, I think coming here in the spring especially gave me a lot of confidence. Not that league's that much worse than the American League. It's still a good league. There are a lot of great players. But I think playing here gave me a little bit of confidence going down to Cincinnati.
I think people always look at going down, no matter where you are, as sort of a punishment, sort of. But you make of it what you can, and it certainly seems like you have, and it sounds like the guys down there have, certainly.
Right. I mean, it stings at first. You never want to be in that position, but there are a lot of good players here. I can't get too mad at myself or mad at management at all. It is a business, but I'm playing hockey for a living, whether it's in Cincinnati or Milwaukee. I'm still having fun and I still love it.
When you're down there, do you pay attention at all to how Milwaukee is going, or are you? It's certainly understandable that you're so immersed in what you're doing down there with that team.
No, yeah, I still pay attention. I'm watching all the Twitter feeds and. I'm looking at the box scores, and I'm texting some of the guys asking what's going on. I still like to stay in touch for when I do come up here. I don't feel like I'm a complete stranger, at least.
So what is going on?
Here?
Yes.
From afar?
Yes.
I don't think I have enough information on that. Just a few text messages wouldn't solve that. But from afar, I assume, and from what I've talked to, from what I've gathered from other guys, they're playing well. They're just not scoring. It can get frustrating, but since I've been here, I've been pretty impressed at how they've all stuck together, and they're all pretty positive. And if I hadn't seen any box scores, I would have thought that they were undefeated.
I'm sorry. Go
just
ahead.
by their attitude and how they carry themselves and how they stuck together.
You have a day game, a rare day game. When was the last time? Have you ever played at 10:30 in the morning, an actual big time game?
12 years old was my last game at 10:30 maybe. But it should be exciting. It's good. There are going to be a lot of kids in the stands, so that's nice.
Real quick, how do you prep for a 10:30 in the morning game? How different is it?
Same way you do any other game. Obviously, you're awake for a shorter amount of time than when you have a 7 p.m. game, but mentally, it's still 2 points, just like any other 7 p.m. game is.
Very good. Good to have you here.
Thanks.
All right, that's Eric Robinson. Again, face-off is at 10:30 this morning. You can hear the game on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan. You can watch the game live online at ahllive.com. The Admirals return home tomorrow night to take on the Lake Erie Monsters. It's the first meeting of the season between the Admirals and the Monsters, who are now affiliated with the NHL's Columbus Blue Jackets. Tomorrow night, the Admirals will salute the military. Veterans and active military personnel will get a free ticket, plus up to 5 more free tickets, so 6 in total for their immediate family. For more information, go online to MilwaukeeAdmirals.com.